Welcome back, you guys, to another episode of Valheim Hardcore. Got that Ariana Grande look today. Hope you don't mind. What does she say? Yeah. Okay, I'll stop. I've been thinking, since our last episode, since now we're able to kill abominations, part of me is thinking maybe we get their armor pieces and their armor set. We're gonna need as much armor as possible, so I'm gonna check out, in this episode, we're gonna go ahead and see about killing just as many abominations as we possibly can. And of course getting their armor, which will then in turn help us in the crypts. A part of me does just want to kind of skip over the swamp part and just go straight to the winter biome, because the caves that you dive into in the winter biome are going to be a lot more fruitful. There's a light armor set that I really want from the cultists, I believe they are called. They're like black hooded armor set pieces. But we can't exactly skip over everything, because once we do that, that's just a sure way to die. So we're gonna do things in sequence to each other, as much as possible at least. And I believe that we're gonna need more arrows, but let's go ahead and just start dumping a bunch of stuff in here. I'm gonna want to start making some big bonfires. I know we can, but I am pretty determined to find as many abominations as we possibly can for now. Oh, and you know what we could do while we're also finding abominations? We can go out and continue to mend our entryway to the swamp, so we have easier access to the swamp. We may even go into a crypt or two. Okay, so we're gonna need to, okay. How do I organize my thoughts today? I think my ponytail's a bit too high. It's constricting my brain power. I wanted to make the contingency plan area a little bit more fortified. Oh, actually, I probably should get rested first. All right, we got 15 minutes to go find an abomination real quick. Can't be too hard. And then we're gonna use our contingency plan area. I had such a great idea for that specific area and what we're gonna do. It's genius. Now, could we make our lives easier and just use the crypts? Actually, you guys mentioned it a couple times. You could use the crypt as a way to, in the swamp, to be able to kill abominations that way, because they're indestructible. One problem I foresee with that, though, is what happens when, you know, he swings his arm, you know? I really just don't want to accidentally get caught in a situation where I panic, run away, and I lose my footing and slip off. So one big thing that I was thinking about doing was using this and building it like a square, and then building it's so hard for me to explain it, because I'd have to like be able to show you guys. So I might be able to do that, but it can be a contingency plan for everything, not just for the abominations. It can be a contingency plan for literally anything. If I have an ogre chasing me, I've got a horde, I'm getting raided for some reason. This I think I want to be my like scapegoat. And what I was thinking about doing was making it into like a big square with one entryway. And that one entryway has a ladder that goes all the way up. And then the up top floor is just a floor, you know? And so the mobs are gonna run around this giant square base when I'm perfectly safe and sound up there. So that's a really cool idea I had, just to kind of have like a relative failsafe in the future. I may start doing that. Oh my God. You scared me. This stupid boar scared the crap out of me. Oh. I didn't even know I didn't pick those up. And honestly, bringing another abomination over this way would be so nice, because he cleared this freaking forest, all right? Like, knocked down several trees. It was beautiful. Okay, so now that we've got wood, while we're here, we're just gonna go ahead and just start putting our torches back down. Hopefully, along the way, finding ourselves another abomination. I really don't want to be here when it's dark, though. Oh my good God. Does everything have to give me a jump scare, heart attack? I guess maybe I'm just, like, not paying attention very well. Where is it? It's so dangerous to, like, look away for a second. You know, I am seeing a number of decreased spawns with these torches in this pathway. I'm just not getting attacked every 2 seconds, which is super noticeable in my book. You know, I should make a chest when I get closer to that crypt. Did I? I don't think I've cleared that crypt out yet. Oh. This is one of those indestructible trees, you say. I don't really know what to put in this said chest. Oh god. All these noises are freaking me out. The squelching, squishy noises from the swamp are always just kind of put you a little bit more on edge. If there was ever a mod I'd ever use, the one mod I would use in this game would be maybe to put, like, make the swamp a little less creepy. If there was a mod out there like that, I would absolutely use it. Dude, these leeches are gonna be like, yo, what are you doing to my home? Well, your home is really ugly, so... I'm kind of doing this because it's gonna be much easier to lead the abomination back to the meadows if I have a path to follow. So I am kind of making this path out of convenience. Once I have this path up, then it's really gonna be pretty easy for me to make a run for it without being constantly chased by all these mobs as well. See, like, there's a skeleton right there, and he's like, oh, I wonder what all this noise is. Let me just go ahead and be a nuisance and check it out. Can you be raided in the swamp? Like, can you hear the ground shaking or like a foul smell coming from the swamp? You know, like, is that a thing? Oh, I don't actually think I've ever even been to this crypt. Fortunate for us. You know, building torches, I said this last time, but elegantly put these like benches and torches around the swamp has been making this swamp experience much more enjoyable. Made it just in time. And all the while with the rain and my sprinting, it's like causing my frame rates to just like die. I'm like glitching every 2 seconds. I heard like a boar. Yeah, it's someone's trying to get in. What do I need to make an iron pickaxe? Just like a lot of iron? Because I feel like these are taking up so much space in my inventory. I didn't realize that I didn't have any core wood. I'm gonna have to make a core wood and just general supplies trip here soon. I mean, our inventory is pretty packed. I guess I could probably leave some health potions here while I don't have to take everything. Not even sure where I would put it. I guess I'll put it in my special items. Look at this. Look how inviting this looks. Doesn't this make you want to walk inside? Well, it looks like the swamp creatures did not appreciate my my intrusion on there. See, they've killed already some of my lanterns and stuff. They can knock some of them down, but they can't kill all of them. I will put down as many as I need to feel safe. All right, let's go in, shall we? Already off the ripper, huh? Ow! You knocked me into the exit. All right, let's try this again. Ooh. Okay, so they're blocked off. All right, we're good. We're gonna absolutely use Stag Breaker in here. Now that I have it. Wow, this thing really just is good for general stuff. I mean, I could kill this guy. Why doesn't he get closer? They kind of take forever to kill if they're not coming closer to you. There's like a bunch of squishies just everywhere, and I cannot figure out where they are. Oh, there's a blob right there. Okay. Let's try Stag Breaker here. And then I could use my bow and arrow for this guy. Oh man, this is pretty heavy stuff here. I think I could go back out and come back in real quick because I need to drop this stuff off. And the chest that's out close to here. All right, we're gonna make 2 chests right here for all of the supplies that we need. Okay, this is perfect because now we can carry more stuff. God, this place gives me the EBs. Alright, we're making this easier for ourselves though. Oh, now that I can pick stuff up, I'll start picking up all these yellow mushrooms. There's a lot of places I could go right now. I'm already like full on stuff again. I think we don't need a withered bone. I think they're only needed for the bone mass fight. So I think it's pretty safe to say that we can leave it behind. Maybe I'll dump all my scrap irons in here real quick and then I'll just immediately come back for them. Or, wait, maybe I'll try to carry as much scrap iron and throw everything else away. And then I'll come back for everything else. That sounds kind of like a better plan because... ooh, so heavy. Oh, jeez. I scared my own self. There was nothing in here and I literally just jump scared my own self. Dude, this... oh, God, okay, hold on. This crypt is huge. Like, I can barely... yes, okay, my inventory is full of clutter, alright? I admit. Let's put all of our stuff away in there. But still, I'm gonna have to, like, make several trips, even with an empty inventory. I'm really fearful that we've stayed in the crypts for a pretty long time, so now I'm kind of worried. Because I'm worried it's gonna be dark time. Alright, I'm a bit nervous here. Oh, okay, here. Oh. I was a little worried. I saw this hallway and I was like kind of freaking out a little bit. Because for a second I thought it was going to be like an open hallway. After we cart all this stuff back to our base, I'm going to start smelting it. But I'm immediately going to go look for an abomination to kill. Because I think your sanity, your overall sanity gets incredibly decreased the longer you stay in a crypt. Isn't that how you guys feel? Like, I can't be the only one that feels dreary and hopeless when I walk into a crypt. Alright, we wait until dawn. Well, I guess while we wait, probably a good time to say if you've been enjoying this series so far, feel free to subscribe to the channel if you're new or, you know, you just haven't yet. Consider liking the video as well, and also I love helpful tips and tricks, so anything you guys have for me in terms of Valheim and helpful tips to help me continue to survive, I will not deny, and I would be immensely grateful if you guys want to leave a comment. Heyo! Day 73. Day 73. Day 73. Be on the lookout for phantoms. There shouldn't be, because technically it's not night anymore. Okay. So I've almost got everything unloaded from the crypt so far. I'm gonna have to make a couple trips to and from the base back. I haven't even finished this crypt, and it's gonna be a while to unload that crypt for sure. My mood instantly improves the moment I get into Meadows territory again. All right, now that we're back, we're gonna go ahead and just throw this iron in real quick. We're gonna need more coal, obviously. And you know what I'm gonna do just real quick? I'm just going to, I'm just gonna throw a bunch of just random stuff in our cart here, so that way we can clear up some of this inventory. I'm gonna bring my medium health and my minor stamina just in case, but we probably are not gonna need it. Probably don't need Stag Breaker for the time being, just because we are going to be picking all this stuff back up. All we really need to do is kind of lighten our load and inventory, so that way we can, you know, bring all this stuff back. Hopefully we run into an abomination here shortly. I really haven't been actively looking because I didn't expect to run into a crypt that we hadn't marked yet. So inviting every time. Makes me feel just a little bit happier walking into the swamp. Before it immediately gets depressing. Alright, let's go. There's still so much supplies. This is the second trip. Also, thank you for the crazy recommendation. It's definitely a really good idea to put a chest in there and then just to cart it all back and forth. Good news is we've got so much ancient tree bark. I think that's great. Okay, so I just kind of, oh god, I picked stuff up. I kind of just generally mined some wood real quick, so that way at least the kiln can give us some more coal while we're out getting more of our stuff. We gotta make this one last journey here. Yeah, okay. We should have enough backpack space, person space, to pick up all the items we need. After I do this third trip, I'm definitely going to scour the swamp real quick to see about getting... That guy looks kind of beefy. Is he like a level 2? Level 1. Ooh, what the flippity dippity? Why is this so laggy? I don't like this. What is the frame rates right now? Do I need to quit and go back in? It's like giving me a hard time. Every time I like sharply turn around. I don't like you. I don't like you. There's like level 2s and level 1s everywhere. What in Lordy's name is going on? Dude, these mobs are kind of everywhere for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's because I've been running back and forth, that there's just like a ton of spawning mobs. The ones that can't spawn along this route right here because I obviously built a bunch of stuff around here. So maybe they can't spawn here, so they're spawning everywhere else, and it's causing the game to glitch a little bit. Because it's like every sharp movement, my game is like freaking out. And I pride myself on having like some good bandwidth, okay? Like I've got great bandwidth. I've got a great console. All my videos usually perform at a pretty relatively high frame rate, so I don't really know. I apologize in advance. Man, these Draugr have just been released onto the world. They're just everywhere. It has literally taken us all day in-game to cart all of our supplies back and forth. What's fun to watch, you guys. I apologize in advance again. But honestly, we are truly thriving and living in this world of Valheim. You know, it feels like day to day, there's just more and more to do, and that's okay. We should embrace the boring. We should embrace the day to day. It's crazy that it feels like years have passed, you know, like when we first ever came here and how crazy it was to like make this village into our home, or I guess one of our few homes that we have. Feels like it's been forever. Day 74. Day 74. You know what I think I might be able to make now? Because we brought back more chains with us. Yes. I think we can actually make all of these. So we can make, okay, hold on. Maybe not all. We can make this though. Deer hide, chain and wood. Deer hide, chain and wood. Deer hide, chain and wood. Okay. I see you. I want to put it right here. There we go. What else can we make here? Really? Okay. So, well, we're not going to want to upgrade any of this stuff. We're going to want to make new stuff. And I'm pretty sure I can make... What do I need for the huntsman's bow? Oh, we can make the branded shield, and that might actually be worth it. Oh, you know, the iron buckler. Once we have that, then we can start actually going into the snowy biome. And the wolves. Because we can parry the wolves with this iron buckler. Oh, there's so many things I want to make now. I think I've got enough for everything. All right, let's do a quick comparison real quick. So what's funny is our huntsman's bow only does about 4 more pierce than our normal fine wood. But that's only at a level 4 fine wood versus the level 2 huntsman. So I'm really excited that we got that. And then when you compare the iron buckler to the bronze buckler, you have block armor of 28 versus the block armor of 23. And that's with a level 2 bronze buckler. Now imagine if we can get that up to higher. I love how big this bow is. It's just exaggeratingly big. Telling me that's not a word. Exaggeratingly? Well, I'll tell you it's wrong. If you believe a word is correct, then it will be correct by my decree. I kind of want the stonecutter like right here. No, wait. Maybe, can I, oh, perfecto mungo. Oh? I forget. Doing this unlocks a bunch of new stuff. What did I just unlock to do? Here, hold on. Oh, an upgrading tool. Oh, right. How could I have forgotten this? Why didn't you guys tell me? How dare you? Should have spoken up. I couldn't hear you. Grinding wheel. That's what we needed, baby. Okay, with like a lot of wood. Again, with the wood. I think I want to try to put it... Yeah, back here. What about if I do this? I think I unlock more stuff too. Yeah. Oh, nice. More like lodging stuff. Here we go. Come to mama. All right, so we've got a Pierce of 55. Oh, no brainer. No freaking brainer. Let's freaking go. Let's just like put all these. Oh, you know, let's put them in our special chest over here. This is kind of just our general special chest, I'm sure. We don't need those anymore because now we have better stuff. This is the worst place to put a chair, but doesn't that look so cool? That view, and then of course my regalness and my baby head. I really do look like I have a head of a child and an infant. Oh, getting that stretch in. I see you. Oh, that's gonna, oh my god, that looks so cool. I'm so freaking happy. Oh, I forgot the stone cutters. I don't need to make another stone cutter yet. I think this is fine. Yet again, as the sun rises on another fateful Valheim morning, this is where I'm going to go ahead and leave you Vikings off. Thank you again for joining along on today's episode. Obviously, not a lot happened, but I would say upgrading the bow, the buckler, and the spear makes it so that we can start facing some harder enemies. And I know for a fact that next episode, I only want to go after abominations. It's abominations time, all right? We're gonna go fight them. We're gonna go get their armor, and a part of me is like, once we do, then we can start going up into that snowy biome. And I think there's a certain crafting ingredient that we need to start making frost potions. So I don't want to get too far into the snowy biome because, man, it would just really suck to get into the snowy biome before you kill, I would say before you kill bone mass, only to just die. Right, I at least want to kill bone mass, so that way we at least have 3 bosses under our belt before our first death ever. I think we're on day 75 or 76 from what I can recall. So we're about 3/4 of the way through 100 days of survival. Should be a no-brainer as long as we don't accidentally panic in one of those fateful situations where we are caught in the middle of a fight between an abomination or a troll or a pack of wolves or being hunted or in the middle of a raid. Who, God knows, there's going to be a million things that could kill us. But I'm really happy that you guys are here along for the ride. And of course, as always, if you're new to the channel and you did enjoy this video or any of the others before this, please consider subscribing, liking the video. Of course, if you did in fact actually enjoy it, please don't give me any likes unless it's obviously fully deserved. And I will see you Vikings in tomorrow's episode. Mwah.